The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Midland Rockhounds and the Springfield Cardinals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. John Gant, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Coming to the plate now, Pedro Diaz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Pedro Diaz.
Hey, nobody out now, nobody out.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And he struck him out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team's starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, this lineup's been scuffling from top to bottom. You don't see it very often, but they need a spark. One guy to step up, get hot, and maybe the rest can catch up. But right now, they're really struggling.
Striding into the box, number 43. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Come on, guys, come on. One out.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So coming to the plate. Average down in the 220s. And here's a ball hit in the air. Perez has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. We've played an inning, still nothing. Stepping in, Charles Yamamoto. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Charles Yamamoto.
Slow roller back to the mound. And a rather easy first out. Stepping into the box. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Every time you so far in the early going, looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Jeffrey Stubbs goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Digging in the switch hitter, Michael Becerra. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Boy, that's a tough two-seamer to hit right there. Usually that two-seamer will start in on the hitter and tail away, but that one started at the middle of the plate and broke off. Uh-oh, look out now.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll go now to the top of the third. Stepping in, Freddie Peralta, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled to first. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Wow, nice piece of hitting. The ball's on the outside half, and he stayed with it and just shot it to right field. Beautiful.
Batting 8th, left fielder.
Now at the plate, Valdez. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Hey, roll me up. Let's go. Roll me up.
From the stretch. Now a bunt attempt here, and this will be swept away in foul territory, and we'll see if they try the bunt again. Sacrifice attempt here. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. And he's safe. So digging in now, Kevin Huff, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizer play at third, and the runner back easily. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now the 0-1, and he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Ferris backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Pedro Diaz. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. In there at the knees. 0-2 now. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Got him. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man. Striding in once again, number 43. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Rodriguez backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Ready for another chance. Marco Serrano comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Serrano
just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 0-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 0-2 home. Chopped weakly up the first base line. That winds up foul.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
That's the 6th ball he's fouled off in a row. You just keep fighting until he gives you something to hit.
Right side. And he'll get to the bag in time. What a do-it-yourself masterpiece. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charles Yamamoto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So striding forward now, Jeffrey Stubbs. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit back up the middle. And he's retired here, one away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Becerra comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Throw on to first takes care of him. Two very quick outs to start the home fifth. Into the box, Freddie Peralta.
Right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
2 down now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So put another 0. Digging in now, Julio Valdez. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. At the plate, Kevin Huff. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Kevin Huff.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. A wave and a miss.
Well, he's really got good stuff tonight. They're not picking him up at all. That ball, again, out of the zone. He's getting a lot of Ks on that pitch tonight.
Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2.
The batter.
Ready once again, Pedro Diaz. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. That tails back over, strike 1.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy. Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he... Digging in once again, number 43. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 43.
And this is popped up. Back behind second.
I got it.
Rodriguez has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing.
Designated hitter, Marco.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Ready for another shot now. Charles Yamamoto, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. So stepping in, Jeffrey Stubbs. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eighth.
Jeffrey Stubbs.
On the ground up the middle to his right, Ferris. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. In now, Michael Becerra. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I really like how he's been throwing a lot of first pitch strikes in this game. That first pitch strike, it just opens up the whole strike zone and what you can do as a pitcher.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Davino is there, 2 down. Settling in now, Freddie Peralta. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen. Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. He's through 8 with the shutout intact. At the plate, Julio Valdez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, Julio Valdez.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Baladares moves over. And that's the first out of the inning. So striding in, Kevin Huff. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Kevin Huff.
And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. Ferris is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th. Now at the plate, Pedro Diaz. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
There we go, guys.
The windup and the 0-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here.
Well, he's been absolutely cruising until now. The bad news is he gave up the long ball. The good news is he's still up 3 runs this far along in the game. Solo home runs aren't going to beat you very often, so you just have to let them go when they happen.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Number 24 earns the win, his second, as he finished just 1 out shy of 9 complete innings. John Gant couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
An impressed pitching coach pays a visit to a young hurler who's been very sharp to start his pro career.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the San Antonio Missions and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 24 will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Matt, he's coming off a great outing in my mind. I mean, he pitched into the 9th inning. He got the win for his team. He's a guy that's durable and is able to go deep in games. Hopefully we'll see that again from him today.
So stepping in, Chris Vasquez. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Chris Vasquez.
And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. HR, our home 9 as they begin play here this evening. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Drilled to the right side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Matt, I tell you what, the wind blowing out is such a psychological advantage for the hitter. But you really have to focus on what you're doing, because you know if you hit a ball and it catches into the right wind current, it could go out of the ballpark. So you really have to bring it back. Concentrate on, stay on the ball, don't overswing, stay within yourself, because you know now you don't have to supply as much power.
Digging in, Felipe Sierra. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Inside with what looked like the slurve, 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Davino is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So not much happening here in the top half. Ready now, Craig Medrano, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate, 1 away. So striding plate last night. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, we got one here.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Michaud is underneath this one, and there's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Angel Aquino. The average in the early season, not pretty for him, hovering in the 220s. Swing and a miss, 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he takes strike 2.
See what happens when you work. And now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
That is a great two-strike approach. Spread his legs out, kept the hands back, and just punched the ball through for a ground ball base hit.
Shortstop.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Back in standing.
Hey, now we got 2.
And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here now is Jose Rondon as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight.
Hit to third. Scooped up. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0.
Where's the 1 now?
Digging in,
Leading
Eldon
up for San
Dunn.
Antonio.
He also had
Third
3
baseman,
hits in the win last
Eldon
night. And that
Dunn.
one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball.
Guy, or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. Self backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Now at the plate, Leo Velez. He comes into this one having sputtered out of the gate this season. The average is under the 200 mark at this point. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Self is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Now
Chris
batting,
Vasquez.
center
0 for
fielder,
1 for him here in this one.
Vasquez.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
Hey, now we've got 2.
Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, come on, guys.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit slowly back to the mound. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Hey,
Digging in to try it again. Wilson
Right fielder.
McCormick.
Wilson
0 for 1 here in the early
McCormick.
going. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Self is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors. Digging in for his second at
Leading
bat,
off for San
Felipe
Antonio.
Sierra.
Left
He's
fielder,
0 for 1 thus
Felipe
far. Ground ball
Sierra.
sent back up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Striding in once again, Craig
number
Medrano
4.
comes into this at bat 0 for
Designated
1 in the
hitter,
ball game.
Craig Medrano.
Hit on the ground toward the left and into left field for a 1-out hit.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking, is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
In now,
The batter,
Gilberto
second
Lopes.
baseman.
As he'll go after the first
Gilberto
pitch and bounce it into
Lopes.
foul territory.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure. The ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down
No
now.
runner, no runner. Cut it, cut it.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another chance? Aquino
34.
just keeping him close.
Aquino.
Here comes the first pitch. And a dangerous knuckleball to miss high with. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Two out with the man at first.
Hey, come on now.
On the ground to third. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Striding in, Jose. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get...
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. At the plate, Eldon Dunn. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Third baseman, Eldon Dunn.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Bounce to first. Oh, what a play! Got him! And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Standing in, Leo Velez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Velez.
On the ground up the middle. Ferris fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.